Bismillah, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله لا نبي ورسول بعده ما بعد. First of all, let's thanks to our God, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who has given us some mercy and blessings so you can watch my video and I can make this video with, of course, with good condition and happy situation, inshallah. And secondly, salawat and salam always be given to our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who has brought us from the darkness into lightness, who has brought us from the Jahiliyyah era into the Islamic era. Hello everyone, my name is Fahman Ibn Rahman and I am a student at IDN Boarding School Central. And today, especially the final of in the final semester of 8th grade, I'm gonna show you my multimedia projects and IT projects presentation. So here, in this video, I'm gonna show you my projects that I made from the first semester of 8th grade until the end semester of 8th grade in this presentation. Alright guys, don't take a long time, let's get started. So here, I'm gonna show you the table of contents, or we can say like the projects that I want to present, or that I want to show to you all. Alright, so for the first project is my illustration project. Then second project is my infographic project. Then the third project is Instagram post project. Next, for the fourth is Dream Poster project. And for the fifth is Visual Merchandise project. And for the sixth is UI UX design. And for the seventh or the last is UI UX prototype. So in this presentation, I'm gonna show you my 7 projects of multimedia lesson that I made from the first semester of 8th grade until the end semester, or the final semester of 8th grade. Alright guys, let's check it out. Let's check this out. For the first thing first, I'm gonna show you my illustration project. So here, as you can see, I show you one image that there are 2 poster. You can say like the illustration posters that I made from the first. I think from the first semester. So here, I made 2 illustration posters. For the first is flat landscape illustration, and for the second is isometric hospital. So I made the 2 illustration posters with the different styles. So first is flat landscape illustration. Here I made some like a 2-dimension illustration of desert, and there's like a mosque in the middle of desert, and I make this 2-dimension, of course. And then the second one is isometric hospital. Here, this is the different style from between the first and second is style, because the flat landscape illustration is using the 2-dimension style, and for the isometric hospital use the 3D, or we can say 3-dimension style. So here I made like a cubic, the 3D box, and there is like a door, then window, then there's like a floor and stairs, and I made like a hospital, like a mini hospital with the 3D style, and I made these 2 posters in, of course, the first is both of it I made it from Affinity Designer. Affinity Designer. Alright, next, for the second project is infographic poster. Here I made a poster about the history of tanks with a brownish tint, or like the brown accent, because yeah, you know what, like the vintage paper is like always using the brown color. So I made the brown accent in my infographic poster because I made it about history of tanks. So here there's like we can say like the history from the beginning until now. So you can see my poster. The first is or the top of the rectangle. There's like you can see like the sketch of the tank. Then the bottom of the rectangle there's the modern tank that a lot of or many countries that using the modern tanks. Right next here my third project is Instagram post. And so here I created a poster about Mount Fuji that can be uploaded to Instagram. So here I make five slide of Instagram posts. So you can see here like there is the cover like Fuji, then there is Mount, and there is like I'm sorry this I'm using Indonesian language, but I will explain you in the with the American language or the English one. So the first is the cover, and the second is like what is Fuji Mount, and there's the explanation of what you can say like Mount Fuji. I'm sorry. Then there is a like where is Mount Fuji? Then the fun fact of Mount Fuji. All right, next here I made for the fourth poster, a fourth project. I made a drink poster. So here I've created a beverage poster that can be used for advertising in restaurants. So here is the plus point if you learn about design because you can make make many design that you can advertise in some restaurants, hotel, or even cafe or a mosque. And yeah, it's pretty simple to make it, and you can get money from the advertise. And here I make a drink poster that I can advertise this poster in restaurants. So here I make iced tea and iced lemon tea poster. So you can see there are two drinks. The first is iced tea and second is iced lemon tea. And there is like a text like double fresh that can make the customer like thirsty, and there's price 15K or you can say 15,000 in rupiah, I'm sorry. And yeah, that's it. Then the second is no, I mean like the fifth is visual merchandise project. So here I've created a poster featuring modern Islamic t-shirts that can be sold. So yeah, here like the what drink poster. Here I like advertise some t-shirt or we can say Islamic t-shirt. Yeah, but sometimes have you ever like search Islamic t-shirt in online shop? But there will be yeah there is there are many of Islamic t-shirt, but the design is like old or the vintage design. But here I made modern Islamic t-shirt that can be sold in online shop. Then for the sixth project is I made UI UX design. So here I've created an app for managing balances or making transactions. So if you have money, then you want to save it quickly and fastly, and of course safely. You can use my app. That name is Pay It. So you can save your money from the robber, yeah, or anything else. Then you can make transactions or you want to transfer money to someone else. That's the perfect thing in my application. Right, next, for the last or for the seventh project is UI UX prototype. So here I've created mobile app called Sajada. So here I made Islamic mobile app called Sajada. So in this app, you can know the time of prayer, or you can and also you can read the Quran, or you can or you can know where's the Qibla, and yeah, there are a lot of things that useful in this application. And the name of this application is Sajada. Alright guys, maybe that's all from me. And yeah, there are 7 projects that I showed you in this presentation. And yeah, I hope this is useful and meaningful for you all guys. And thank you for listening and watch my video. Wassalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.